Oh, Saris, you're so sexy. Make love to me.
What? What the hell are you talking about, you big chuck?
Leave her alone, you big bully. Yeah.
Oh, Edward, you're so cute. Make vampire babies with me. Oh, hello there, gaming dudes and dudettes. I'm Smith Kakarot, and you are watching the 8-Bit Experience. Who here remembers the Avoid the Noid commercials from the 1980s? Because I don't. That was a few years before my time, but apparently they made a game about it.
Ah, Noid, truly the product placement game of the early 90s. For those of you who don't know who the Noid is, back in the late 80s, he was the mascot of Domino's Pizza. Anyways, Noid is a side-scrolling platformer developed by Capcom in 1990. The Noid's main method of attack is to fling his yo-yo at enemies, hence the name Noid, I suppose. You can also press down and B to do a screen-clearing special attack, provided you have the right item as well as enough energy. So yeah, the first stage is smooth sailing. Until that happens, that is. Seriously, this dude gets killed by just 1 foot of water? Some of the enemies in this game are fairly odd too, such as fishermen with harpoons. This game uses card games in place of boss battles at the end of certain stages. They seem to depict the Noid having a pizza eating contest with alternate Noids to determine the fate of the city. Kind of odd. The Noid eats, and eats, and eats. Kind of like your average social justice warrior on Tumblr, except the Noid actually manages to stay skinny somehow. By the way, you're going to want to pick up the cards that say 2 scattered throughout the levels. They give you the ability to double the amount of pizza the Noid eats in a single turn. Once the first boss has been defeated, it's off to stage 2. This stage is covered in ice, and one wrong move can send you sliding off the edge to your doom. It's only the second stage, and already they're making us go through the slippery ice level?
That's just cold, man.
Check out this polar bear spazzing out. It's like he knows I'm kicking his ass and there's nothing he can do about it. Also, doesn't this enemy look like Iceman from the first Mega Man game? Well, they were both developed by Capcom. Anyways, there's no boss at the end of Stage 2. For a nice change of pace, Stage 3 is a skateboarding level. Gnarly, man! When the Noid skates down a steep enough hill, he starts blinking. This means he's invincible, and any enemy he runs into will die instantly. Tony Hawk would be proud. By the way, I totally dig the variety of stages in this game. As you can see, no 2 stages look exactly the same.
By the way, in Japan this game is completely different, visually speaking. It's called Kame no Ninja Hanamaru, which means Masked Ninja Hanamaru in Japanese.
Kame no Ninja Hanamaru is a game where you play as a kid ninja that looks like Goku wearing a domino mask. The controls are the same as Noid's, except instead of a yo-yo, Hanamaru uses a hawk. What a wuss. Is he afraid that he'll accidentally cut himself if he uses a sword? Nah, I kid. The hawk is actually a pretty neat idea. The gameplay is the same as Noid, but I'd say Hanamaru has better music. Just take a listen. That is awesome. The card games at the ends of the stages are the same as well, but they seem to depict an actual battle as opposed to a pizza eating contest. Ha! That's what happens when you take on a Saiyan, fool. A ninja. Also, the ice platforms in the second stage seem to collapse a lot faster. And that's just not cool, dude. All in all, Kame no Ninja Hanamaru is a charming little game. The translation from this to Noid is quite a disparity, however. It's bizarre that they change it from a Japanese folklore type of aesthetic to something involving a food mascot. It's not unlike how Doki Doki Panic was changed to Super Mario Bros. 2, or for a more recent example, Sengoku Basara for the PS2 was changed to Devil Kings. Oh, okay, in case you're wondering, yeah, I just felt like randomly name-dropping Sengoku Basara. Alright, so enough about Kamino Ninja Hanamaru. I'm sure you guys want to see the ending to Yo Noid, right? Well, I aim to please. After you beat the final Noid clone, Noid goes through some of the stages you beat, almost like some sort of nostalgia trip. Then the Noid is presented with some pizza, and then does... that. Then the game's over.
So what's the verdict? Well, I wouldn't call it totally radical, but I would not call it totally lame either. It's okay. I'd give it about a 7 out of 10. If you can find it in a bargain bin for like $5 or so, then I'd say go ahead and pick it up. Now, if you'll excuse me, all this talk about pizza has made me hungry. Adios!